Hey guys, thanks for clicking on our video. You may have noticed this is not the official Nintendo Direct. This is actually a podcast that we made, our reaction video to the Nintendo Direct today. We are from the ZB.net. We have our own website where we talk about video games and stuff. We also have our own podcast that you're about to listen to. So if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and keep listening. If not, you can find the Direct somewhere else on YouTube. But otherwise, thanks for sticking with us, and hope you enjoy the show. Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to the ZBN podcast. This is January 14th, 2015, and the reason I said good morning is because it is still, it's 5:57 in the morning over here in California, and I am your host, Spigel. With me here today are Piddle, our special guest for today, and we also have Hex, moderating,
hey there, guys,
and doing his thing, and this is crazy. I can't believe that I'm up before 6 o'clock to watch this Nintendo Direct, but here we are, and but it does promise to deliver. It is 46 minutes, which might be the longest Nintendo Direct we've had. Ever? Can you guys remember a longer one?
I think we've had comparable ones.
Yeah, I think we've had some pretty long ones. I mean, it's been up there 35, 40 minutes before.
Yeah, but
it wasn't the Smash one that long?
It was close. I think it was like 43. But either way, I'm having a hard time processing it because I'm like, spring 2015. What could they talk about for 46 minutes for spring 2015?
Yeah, that is I didn't think they would narrow it to that. I thought maybe they would also. I mean, they usually don't always keep it to the scope that they say. Sometimes they show us a little bit something for later. But
I mean, I'm sure they'll show us a little bit of like Star Fox, but like,
but they're going to show us Star Fox, and I
better.
think that is what I'm looking forward to the most.
I'm excited, by the way. We did just do a podcast the other day about Star Fox and the Star Fox U predictions. We did a little bit of those at the end of the show, so we'll see if... Did we do any actual predictions? I can't remember.
Not so much predictions as much as what we'd like to see.
Well, that's going to come to fruition in about a minute here, so this is exciting. It's been too long since the Nintendo Direct. Actually, we had Piddle on our last Nintendo Direct episode. It wasn't a live reaction, but you can go check that out if you feel like it. We just did a little bit of discussion about it. So what are we going to see today? We're going to see some Xenoblade, I think they said, because the Xenoblade director tweeted out something about it. Probably Yoshi, probably Splatoon, Majora's Mask. We're going to get a release date. Probably the new 3DS too.
Yeah,
I don't know, probably. What else, man? We'll probably get some more crazy Monster Hunter stuff.
I think it is a crime that we've had less of Star Fox than we've had of Zelda, and we're supposed to get it before
Zelda.
Zelda.
Here we go.
Oh, is it starting?
Yeah, stop.
I haven't started on my end yet. Let me refresh real quick.
They have a new intro, it looks like.
That's pretty.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Skinny Wada.
I'm Satoru Iwata from
Please
Nintendo.
understand.
This is the first Nintendo Direct of 2015, and I would like to wish you all the best for this brand new year.
While he's still like introducing, I hope we get a Zelda U trailer,
take a look
like an actual
video.
trailer.
This looks like something.
Xenoblade? No.
No.
No, this is
something else.
This looks new.
Something new. This looks like something completely new.
They're not doing a new... Oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
This could be... I'm hesitant to say anything just in case I'm wrong.
Fire
so let's just watch... I was going to say that, maybe.
Hey there.
What's that thing?
Oh,
okay,
interesting.
I'm freaking scared right now.
This is not Nintendo style. That's my first impression.
Are they actually getting a third-party release?
This is cool like though. I like it.
They're gonna pan back. It's like a Mario game.
It's a painting. Oh. Jump in it. Oh yeah, this is definitely Fire Emblem.
Yeah, this is definitely Fire Emblem.
Oh, it's Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem, isn't it? Maybe?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Shin Megami Tensei, so I can't say. I don't recognize.
I'm thinking it's new Fire Emblem.
That's
they officially canceled the Shin Megami Tensei, didn't they?
No, it was never really clear, honestly. people watching our reaction video were like, these guys are so stupid, they don't even know what Shin Megami
I'm
is.
sorry.
I don't
He's
see
on
any
the
sign.
stand.
I don't see any sign of Shin Megami Tensei.
I don't have the time to play all these JRPGs, man. There's too many of them. You would know, Piddle, because you own a Vita.
I have to say, I've always loved the art style of the
here we
cutscenes
go.
and whatnot in Fire Emblem.
Me too.
This is just a new Fire Emblem game.
I love that name, the latest in the Fire Emblem series. It's a great title. They should put it on the box.
The latest title in the Fire Emblem series will come to
We'll be right back,
Nintendo
guys.
3DS. This game is developed by the same team as Fire Emblem Awakening, and just like in that game, the character design for this new title will be by Mr. Kozaki Yusuke. However,
Go
the
Kozaki
game
Yusuke.
content itself is completely
I have
new.
to say, this is
Mr. Shin Kibayashi,
This
a
is really
well-known
exciting,
comic book
considering
writer,
how good Fire Emblem
joined the team
Awakening was.
to generate a unique atmosphere for this title.
I mean, I had tried a
The
few of the
Fire
previous
Emblem
Fire
series
Emblems, but then
has
with
always
Awakening,
asked players to make
that
lots
sort of really
small
clicked with me,
choices
because I was never
that
really that big of a
affect the
strategy,
world as they know
like
it,
turn-based strategy
from
kind of fan.
conversation
Yeah, me
choices
neither.
to battle tactics.
But whatever it was about, I
In
don't
this
even
new
know what it
game,
was about
you
Awakening
will
that
make
appealed to me
even
so
bigger
much.
choices, and the effect of these choices on the world.
So this
will
is
be
the game
greater
that,
than ever.
3DS needed
It is a game
in
that will
spring.
Not the one it
introduce
deserves.
brand new challenges,
Yeah,
the
but
likes
like,
of which have never been seen in the series.
I mean, we
up
knew
until now.
that 3DS was going to have a weak
Next,
year.
I'd like to talk about a puzzle game.
So it looks
that
like
has
the
been
new one
very
is going to
popular
be.
in Japan, and
Oh, they're
is
going to talk
now
about that
coming to
that
Europe
puzzle game.
and North America.
Well, that they recently like partnered
Please take a
Mario
look
with it or
at this
something.
video.
I can't remember the name of it. Puzzles and Dragons or something.
Yeah.
I don't care about this, but I knew they'd probably say something. Yeah, Puzzles and Dragons.
Is that a blue-eyes right dragon
Z.
from
Z.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
With, don't forget the Z.
Explore the land of Dracomacia.
It's emaciated dragon.
Whenever it involves dragons, it has to have a Z at the end.
That's true.
Dragon Age Z.
Can you guys
Dragons
hear me
and
drinking
dragons.
coffee? Because I'm
Dogmas.
drinking coffee right now. Because I am
That's a
tired.
good idea. Point? It's kind of a shame that they announced the Mario thing like before they did this, because otherwise this would have been like a cool surprise for everybody, especially in
Actually,
Japan.
I didn't know about it until yesterday.
Oh really?
So I could have easily been one of those people I didn't know about it. So I'm sure there's a lot of people who don't know about it that are watching this. That being said, I haven't been paying that close attention to things lately. So
This is kind of weird. Like I don't really understand how it works, but I also,
Yeah, I'm not
welcome to Japanese games.
sure about it.
I also don't really care. So whatever. I'm like mesmerized by this.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. There are balls and sparkles and
Oh, did Iwata say when Fire Emblem was available? By the way.
Puzzle and Dragons
I don't
is
remember.
a puzzle game series
No, he
which
didn't.
features RPG and strategy elements. In this game,
That's very interesting.
you can customize your party
Because
and go on adventures through
maybe
dungeons.
we're not just going spring then. I figured like
You will
you'd
fly
mentioned
colorful
something because they said made
foes
for this
across the
game.
touchscreen until 3 or more adjacent to attack foes. And in this Super Mario
yeah,
Brothers
I imagine
edition,
the Fire Emblem's not coming
you
out
play
in
as
spring.
Mario,
They just
journeying
announced
through
it.
a familiar world
If
to
it does,
save
if its
princess
name
Peach
is
from Bowser.
the latest in the Fire Emblem
You
series,
can form a party
Yeah.
of beloved Mushroom Kingdom citizens.
'Cause I mean,
No,
it usually
it's
comes
like
out way earlier in
Mario,
Japan anyway, right?
Luigi, and Toad,
Yeah.
or even Bowser buddies like Koopa Troopa.
Nintendo's
and
name for the next
Goomba.
Fire Emblem game is the next
And
game in the
they'll
Fire
level
Emblem
up
series.
as they
I would
go.
be
Bowser buddies.
surprised
They
the
call
way
them
they did.
Bowser
Both
buddies.
the games you saw in the video.
They don't call
Puzzle
them
and
minions
Dragons
anymore. They call
V
them Bowser buddies.
And Puzzle and
I'm sorry, I
Dragons
wasn't
Super
listening.
Mario Brothers Edition will be available
Minions
as
is
one
too
package
violent.
in May.
so
Next, I would
puzzle
like
games
to
in May.
introduce a new game to you for the first time, Pokemon Shuffle.
Oh look, another.
This puzzle
Hey,
game
look.
Puzzle
is
game.
available from Nintendo
It's
It-
Pokemon
it-
Froze.
and
it
you
looks
can
the same.
start playing it for free.
Yeah, you know what? That Puzzle and Dragons gameplay looked like it was pretty much the same as Pokemon Troze. Any of you guys ever play that?
Mm-mm.
I don't care about this either.
No, I can't be bothered to play these kind of games these days.
Yeah,
I never played any of the other ones. Then again, I never played Pokemon games.
And reduce the HP
Come on, Hex.
of the wild Pokemon to 0 in the number of moves.
I'm not a big fan of puzzle games such as this because
each Pokemon has
so much of it is random.
You can
it's sort of like because you always have new
Pokemon
tiles coming in from the top.
Oh,
I mean, it really just
Piddle hates fun confirmed. Okay.
Yep. Just reminds me of the whole. I mean, it's pretty much just like a Candy Crush kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, it's totally capitalizing on that craze right now.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at it. It just looks like Candy Crush.
Candy Crush.
I wouldn't know. I've never
edition.
played it.
May as well just call it that.
And you will need to wait before you can battle again.
Here's a jewel to celebrate that thing. It totally reminds me of Candy Crush.
You can also keep playing by using.
Is it going to be free to play? That's the
regular gameplay, or purchased with Nintendo eShop plans.
He just you could like purchase eShop
there are
stuff.
Also various other items
so
which can come
here we go.
Freemium.
Nintendo has entered the free-to-play realm.
Available through regular gameplay or through in-game purchases.
In-game purchases.
Oh man.
To enjoy the game.
That's pretty big, actually. That's easily the biggest thing to come out of this.
Really?
Oh, it's eShop. They just said eShop.
Like so evil since Pokemon is sort of coming back with little kids.
Yeah, totally.
And they're just going to capitalize on it.
On the Wii U
hey kids, get your parents' credit cards.
Look. Are for Wii disc titles that have been reproduced as downloadable software for Wii U.
Oh my goodness.
Does that mean like upscaled?
Directly from the Wii U menu without first going into Wii mode.
So
Wii U's backwards compatibility
downloadable Wii titles
was developed
how about freaking downloadable GameCube titles, Nintendo?
Because of this, in the past, we couldn't distribute Wii disc software for download on Wii U. Now that we can reproduce Wii disc software on Wii U, we can make these titles available to download. And some of the Wii games that were compatible with Wii Classic controller can be played using only the Wii U gamepad too.
I guess that's neat.
Okay.
The Wii console has
I still want to see upscaled, man. I don't want to be playing games in 480.
Wii U owners may not have.
Well, maybe it is upscaled. Did they say?
Games,
not yet.
Even if they were interested in playing them when those titles were first released.
I think that's going to be a huge part.
These new possibilities will allow Wii U owners to enjoy these Wii games more easily.
Because it is hard to get these Wii games.
Super Mario Galaxy 2 will be available.
That's nice.
Shortly after this.
I don't need it. Punch Out, I might get it because I can't find that for a cheap price anywhere.
Metroid Prime Trilogy, guys.
Oh, screw you, GameStop.
Remember who's never played Metroid Prime?
No.
And could never get his hands on Trilogy because it's too hard to find? Guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna play it, guys.
Everybody should buy Metroid Prime Trilogy. It is such fantastic.
You know who's pissed off right now? GameStop. They can't get $70 purchases from that now.
Oh, we can't buy Metroid Prime Trilogy from unknowing customers for $5 and sell it for $100. Darn.
Thank you, Mr. Iwata.
Hey, Bill.
Let's get things rolling with Kirby and the Rainbow.
All right.
Curse.
Hey,
Kirby game,
Piddle, I bought Kirby
Puffball
Canvas
through
Curse the other day.
Stages isn't your only goal.
Excellent.
There are tons of collectibles to find in
Good
every
job.
stage.
I knew you'd like
including hidden treasure chests.
I mean, I know
Touch
you
one
won't play
to
it
see what prize
because
you get.
probably have
songs to listen to or in-game
100 other
figurines.
games in your backlog now.
Some
but
treasure chests are really hard to find,
That's all right.
especially
And
considering
speaking of
that you
backlog,
have a
we'll do that
limited amount
episode
of
one
ink
day.
to draw rainbow ropes with. If you run out, Kirby may find himself in a tight spot. Levels like Blue Sky Palace have no ground, so run out of ink and you'll meet an ill fate. But it's all worth it for those figurines.
No, not
you can
the
take
figurines.
in their glory from different angles in the figurine showcase. Hey,
what's wrong with
that's
that?
gonna look like Amiibo.
Oh no.
Speaking of, there's plenty to do with Amiibo
Oh, here we go.
Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Once per day, you can touch select Amiibo to the Wii U gamepad controller to power up Kirby. Tapping the Kirby Amiibo to the gamepad will let you use his Star Dash whenever you want, without having to collect 100 stars.
Oh, that's like
usual.
cheating.
Likewise, you can get a matching hat from the King DDD Amiibo. plus 6 health bars instead of the normal 4.
Pretty much
if you get the Meta
Amiibos
Knight
are
hat by
your
using
new
his amiibo,
cheat
your
codes.
Kirby's tap dash speed will
Not the worst
increase,
idea in the world,
allowing
honestly.
him to plow through weaker enemies. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse will roll onto store shelves and into the Nintendo eShop for Wii U on February 20th,
They just delayed it.
2015. While we're talking about Amiibo, the release of the next wave of Super Smash Bros. Amiibo is right around the corner. Look for 11 new Amiibo to hit store shelves in February. And I've got some exciting news.
Alright.
We're ready to announce a whole new wave of Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo.
Oh no.
This next wave will include Robin and Lucina from Fire Emblem, Pac-Man, Wario, Ness from Earthbound,
okay, that's only 6.
Charizard. You'll start to see them appear
no
in
Game &
stores
Watch.
this spring. But Super Smash Bros.
I
isn't
really want
the
to see
only
that Game &
series
Watch
that will receive
amiibo.
Amiibo. I'm excited to announce that a new Super Mario series of Amiibo will say hello to the world on March 20th.
Yes!
This lineup includes
start begging for
Mario,
overtime,
Luigi,
Shay.
Peach,
Thank goodness.
Yoshi, Bowser, and for the first time,
Okay, I got news for you
Toad.
guys. I can't afford
And
all
they'll be
these.
launching alongside a new game
Yeah,
that will
you
take
better
Amiibo
start
to the
asking
next
for
level,
some overtime.
Mario Party 10. You
I
may
need
have noticed
me
some of these
some Amiibo
characters
money.
also
Please,
appeared in the Super
please,
Smash
so I
Bros.
don't have
series
to
of
steal
Amiibo.
them from the
Well,
store.
regardless which version of character you buy, they'll function exactly the same way. Check in at the address on screen as we update this list.
They just say they would
you can
function the
find
same
out
way?
Which Amiibo are
Okay, so I
compatible
don't
with
have to
which
get them all.
games.
I can handle that.
Mario Party 10 includes 3 different modes.
I
of
just don't want to
Mario
miss
Party
out on
gameplay.
functionality because I'm
The
insane.
traditional party mode, the Bowser Party mode we introduced at E3, and a new mode called Amiibo Party. In this
So
mode,
wait, there
you
is
can
no,
touch
like,
a compatible
classic
Amiibo to the
Mario
Wii U
Party mode
gamepad
in this?
to use that
I
Amiibo
didn't
as a game
hear.
piece while playing on a special board related
Well,
to
just
that
judging from the
character.
portraits on the
For
mode
example,
selector,
on the Mario board,
it looks like
might
you always have
encounter
to have
an
that
event where
car.
you use a
Which is
mushroom to
sad.
suddenly grow or collect coins while defeating your
Oh,
rival.
this is sort of
On the
cool.
Luigi map, you might have to suck up your rival's stars and coins
Well, that's
using
mean.
the Poltergust. Each character has a special trait, so there's a lot of fun to be had on the different boards. You can also select one token to assign to your amiibo for use while playing. Deciding which item to bring along might just be the key to your victory.
I love how
so
you can
choose wisely.
smack the the figurines with the
The
dice.
game will work with 9 different amiibo. Mario,
Just a
Luigi,
little
Peach,
Nintendo touch.
Toad, Yoshi, Bowser, Rosalina and Luma, Donkey Kong,
Screw that
and Mario.
Rosalina amiibo.
If you decide to use your Super Smash Bros. Amiibo in Mario Party 10, you will need to erase that figure's Smash
don't
Bros.
care.
Amiibo data. Mario Party 10 will be available in stores and
Speaking
on
of
the Nintendo
Rosalina.
eShop for Wii U.
Oh, March 20th, another release date.
You have to have an Amiibo to play Amiibo Party, so we'll also be offering a limited number of special bundles at select retailers, which will include the Mario Amiibo from the Super Mario series I mentioned earlier. Another game that will use one of the new Amiibo from the Super Mario series
see what
is
this
Captain
does.
Toad
I'll
Treasure
definitely have
Chest,
to get this one.
which was released last year. The Toad Amiibo from the Super Mario Bros. Line will be compatible with that game. When you tap the Toad Amiibo on your Wii U gamepad, Pixel Toad will appear in a stage and hide from the player, waiting to be found hide-and-seek style. An update will add this function
Wait,
to
are you
Captain
serious?
Toad's Treasure
That's
Tracker
cool.
on March
That's
20th,
wait, that's it?
the same day the Toad Amiibo becomes available. Next,
So you
let's
just
switch
have to
over
find
to
him?
another Wii U
That's
title
it?
coming in 2015.
Yep, that's it.
Splatoon.
That's it.
Oh dear.
But this is
Splatoon
the
an
game we care about
action-packed
right
shooting
here.
game where
Yes.
you play as squid-like inklings that can transform into humanoid characters and mark their enemies' territory with ink. We've already announced a 4-on-4 online multiplayer mode and a single-player mode. But this time we'd like to tell you about the Inkling central hub that connects all the game modes together.
Yes, do that, please.
When you first start up the game, you'll land in this plaza area. Inklings who are sent here via Miiverse will be walking around, and you can communicate with them. The tower you see right now is an important landmark. Enter the tower, and you can play the online multiplayer mode with other Inklings from around the world. You may have already noticed, but each Inkling is equipped with their own weapon and outfit. Equipment can be purchased at the shopping center with in-game money you earn by playing multiplayer mode. At the shopping center, there's a weapon shop run by a militaristic crab
Militaristic crab.
and a headgear shop where a
So here's
shy
this
sea
giant enemy
is working as a
militaristic
sword.
crab.
There's also a
Don't
clothing
attack at the
shop
weak point.
and a shoe shop.
I cannot get enough of the style that this game has.
Seriously,
anytime
I cannot wait for this game.
For weapons,
it just oozes, yeah, like style, creativity.
Oh, oozes! I see what you did there.
Most enemies is of course your main weapon. You'll also have a backup sub-weapon to help create diversions or block your enemy's path. And for special occasions, you'll have a weapon that can be charged up to inflict major damage.
Ink tornadoes, ink cyclones.
Massive damage.
Depending on your setup, you'll have to adjust your strategy. You can also modify your character's stats, such as strength and speed, by choosing the right gear
it's
for
almost
your
like an
head,
RPG.
clothes, and shoes.
Look at with all the customization.
Different players will respond to different styles of custom outfits. So if you want, you can focus on your
Customization
looks
is such a
rather than your
huge part
strategy.
of so many games, and I
You
think
can also check out other Inklings
like this
outfits
is
and
just going to
equipment
help
at
this
Plaza
game
too. So it's a good
completely
place
take
to get
off.
inspired.
Yeah.
Try entering a battle with
This
new
is going to be
clothes and equipment.
awesome.
You may just discover a new way to fight.
I'm pre-ordering this today, man.
Can you just
Splatoon will
imagine,
along
like,
with
the-
1,000
and on the
amiibos?
Nintendo
Can you just
eShop for
imagine the
Wii U.
YouTube
Hey,
poop kind of
hey,
stuff that's
hey,
going to come
hey.
out for this?
Thanks to Hyrule
Available
Warriors,
May,
Wii U
thank
owners
goodness.
are already
Could
fighting
not
hordes
come
of
sooner.
enemies as
In
Link,
before delay.
Emperor, Darunia,
I think
and
I said it
tons
would
of
come
other
out, like,
beloved
late
Zelda
May.
characters. But there's another Zelda game on the way
No
to
way.
Nintendo 3DS, The Legend of Zelda Majora's
Oh.
Mask 3D.
I didn't know they were talking
So in
about
honor
that.
of that game, we have some new
You're like,
downloadable content on
another
the way
Zelda
for
game?
Hyrule
Yeah.
Warriors.
Oh my
Teamwork
gosh.
is ready for action. Just be
I
glad
knew
he's
it.
on your side.
I
His
knew
main
it.
weapon is his balloons.
We all knew
but
it.
He'll also attack enemies with a giant wallet full of rupees. His Kululimpa
I can't
bullets,
handle the
and
amount of
even
This
like
is-
expression in his face.
As for young Link, his main weapon is the Kokiri sword, but he also comes
Oh,
equipped
cool.
with the fierce
That is a
Dedes
giant
mask,
Kokiri
allowing him
sword.
to briefly transform and
Well,
unleash
yeah.
powerful special attacks.
It's supposed to be a butter knife,
Both of
not a
these
real
characters
sword.
are included in the Majora's Mask pack, which
I already have
also
it.
comes with a new adventure mode map and 3 additional
Oh my
costumes.
gosh, one day
when
I'll
it
go back
becomes
to Hyrule
available
Warriors
on
and finish
February
it.
5th. Stay tuned for more information. Next, we have a new
Sweet.
trailer for Monolith's
Xenoblade.
next title, Xenoblade Chronicles X, that showcases various locations from around planet Mira. Please take a look.
It's not the same when he says it.
Yeah, it's more disappointing. Why do they always do them in Japanese? I always wondered about that.
Good question.
To make it seem more Japanese, I guess.
I think it's because they had this trailer prepared for both the Japan Direct and ours, and they didn't have time for like localization because it hasn't occurred yet.
That was the whole trailer? Oh no. I keep making assumptions.
Stop that.
Sorry.
I love this.
Look at how
I-
good this game looks.
I mean,
Look at that frame rate.
The only thing I don't like about this game is the skating. Like, give them
this
skates
is
if
just
they're
one
gonna
of those
skate.
games where I feel like, I mean, the Wii U is more than good enough for me personally. In terms of what it can provide for a graphical experience.
Yeah, like, it's not No Man's Sky, but it doesn't look bad at all.
Except for that frame rate. Oof.
It's probably just still in the earlier stages. It hasn't gone gold yet or anything, so.
I don't know. Xenoblade kind of had that unpolished element to it in certain places
I'm
that I
scared.
expect
I
to
don't
see
like
again.
high places, even in games.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious. Also, as Shulk, why would you just jump off a giant cliff?
Because he's really feeling it.
This looks absolutely spectacular.
I could just watch them run around all day. You know what, guys? I have a piece of news for you.
What's that?
This Nintendo Direct's not even half over yet.
You're right.
こうして地球人類最後の一人を仲間に迎えた私たちはこの未開の惑星ミラで生きていく決意を固めました。
Diggity.
Well, I need that. When's the release date?
Stay tuned for more information on Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Ah,
in the near
killing me.
future.
15. But you
At
know
last year's
they're gonna
E3,
do Xenoblade
we announced
first.
a new game for Wii U.
Right.
Its name, Mario vs. Donkey
release
Kong
that
Tipping Stars
for the Wii U.
is centered
Because
on
that's
an
coming
important
out.
new feature.
The
Now, there's a new way
Xenoblade for
to
new
enjoy
3DS, that's coming out on
puzzling,
launch
toy-guiding
probably.
touch gameplay that fans love. As with previous games in the series, you can create your own levels and then share them with other players online. But now you can reward the people who make your favorite levels using the all-new
Oh, they're
tipping
probably going to do a
system.
similar thing for
As
Mario
you
Maker.
beat levels, you can earn up to 3 stars based on your performance. Then you can cash in those stars to earn new parts for level creation. So if you like a level someone built, tip them some stars sometime. That way, they'll be able to create even more
No one's ever
imaginative
gonna do
levels
that.
using the stars that you tipped them. For the first time, alongside the Wii U game, we'll also be
I don't
releasing
know, it's
a
kind of
game
like
on
a rating
Nintendo
system,
3DS.
so...
Both
Cross-buy?
of these download titles will be available for purchase directly from the Nintendo eShop, and we plan on giving anyone
Hey,
who
look at
buys
that.
the Wii U game
Yes.
a free download code for
Thank
the
you.
game
Thank
on
goodness.
Nintendo 3DS, and vice versa.
Cross-buy
So
is
now you can play the game
kind
on your
of
system of choice,
awesome.
or even share levels between versions of the game through Miiverse,
That's quite
which
nice.
is built directly into the game.
Now can they
Why,
do
thank
this
you,
with
Bill.
their,
Cross-platform.
Tipping Stars is
Can
they
available
do this with the rest
exclusively
of their,
through
like,
Nintendo
Virtual
eShop
Console stuff?
on Wii U
No.
Yeah.
and
No,
Nintendo
it's-
3DS, March 5th.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you for doing that for
Now,
me.
here's a quick look at some great games coming to Wii U and Nintendo 3DS from some of our
Oh, boy.
development partners.
Wii U 専用タイトルとして新しいプロジェクトを立
Ooh, a
て
new
Player
project.
co-op action.
4人で協力しながら様々な
Local
世界観
I
の
multiplayer
love how this guy's
only.
got like permashades on.
Yeah, what a BA.
罠を解除しながら敵を蹴散らして、お宝を強奪してくる
What's happening?
Oh my goodness.
This is so over the top. Oh, not another free to
ゲーム
download
自体
game.
は基本的に無料で、制限なく遊ぶ
Accessible
こと
to
ができます
everyone.
Rated M.
Wii U がインターネットにつながっていれば誰でもプレイすることが可能です。タイトル名や
Oh, well,
発売
thanks.
日
I
など
appreciate
は
that.
Can't announce it yet.
仮想
Too
プロジェク
secret.
トトレ
Too
ーダー
awesome.
という名前で
Too amazing for you to handle.
ぜひ
This is awesome right here. Project Treasure.
Wave. Bye. Coming soon.
Bye.
That was weird.
That was very odd.
Thank you, Mr.
That
Harada.
buy was
This
not.
title is being developed
wasn't epic
exclusively
enough.
for
I'm not
Wii U.
convinced.
Please wait for further updates
Yeah,
from
he
Bandai
should have waved and
Namco.
there should have been like an
In
explosion.
Elliot Quest, you'll explore an open world filled with hidden secrets and powerful guardians that can help you cure Elliot's curse of immortality. Adventure through dungeons as you collect
Is it
abilities
just
and
me, but
spells,
I can't
or
like
quest
look at
tickets
an
to
indie
defeat
game
16
and
unique
say, oh, that
bosses
looks good.
and
Maybe it's
unlock
because I'm
more
crazy, but
abilities.
like, I'm too
With the
used
unique
to
and innovative gameplay and beautiful puzzles, Black delighted the press, the players,
But like
and
the
many
high
judges,
polish
scoring itself
of-
international
of
prizes.
first-party games or something.
It's a game about imagination.
well, I was gonna
curiosity,
finish that
and
sentence and then I started
experiment
looking at this.
that has even been exhibited in museums. And
And
now on
Black.
Wii U, you'll
I
be able
can't
to
stop
immerse
looking at
yourself
it.
in a meditative
Yeah,
game
this
of
game
Black
is
on your
just
TV or off-screen
hypnotizing.
with the gamepad. It's all about bringing your paintings
Like,
and your imagination
What am
to
I
life
looking
with
at?
the
Black.
touch of your finger. With its
Oh,
cartoon
sweet! I
graphics
was
and
really
touch
excited about
controls,
this.
Citizens of Earth has a modern look and feel, but at heart, it's a retro
It's kinda like,
Japanese
it looks a
style
lot like
RPG
Earthbound.
from
Yeah.
Eden Industries
Very
and
much like
Atlas
Earthbound.
USA. Players take on the
I
role
can't believe
of
I just
Vice
got that
President of
excited
Earth.
about this game, but I've
Yes,
been playing a lot of
you heard that
Earthbound. and
correctly.
This game looks
The
awesome.
Vice President of Earth, who awakens the morning after his election to find that his whole planet has
Oh,
gone
man.
berserk. To get to the bottom of things, you'll have to team up with an
Whoa.
odd assortment of more than 40 characters scattered
I'll
around
definitely
the
get
game
this.
world. With a humorous story and plenty of quests and side quests, this game can be played as a casual adventure or a full-on RPG. The original Gunman Clive was a breakout hit on the Nintendo 3DS eShop, and now the hardcore
Looks like
gunfighter
it's
is
shaped up
back
to be a
in
very good
Gunman
year for
Clive
indie
2.
titles.
This time there are 4 playable characters to choose between.
It's a very
each
strange
with their own
aesthetic.
unique abilities, plus more bosses.
Did either
more
of you guys
levels,
ever play the original?
yes,
I know
I didn't.
colors.
Legend of Midna did.
Another exclusive
did
is
not.
headed to the eShop on Nintendo
There
3DS
are
too.
too many other.
New episodes of Moon
games
Chronicles
that are on my
will
list.
continue Renegade Kid's sci-fi
Yeah,
first-person
seriously.
adventure. The 3 remaining episodes in Major Kane's Lunar Journey will be released on the same day for download, giving fans the opportunity.
I never
to
played the
experience
original on
entire season
the original
without delay.
DS,
Players can purchase
it
the
always
new
looked pretty
content
cool.
individually as separate episodes,
but I don't know.
or choose to go for the season
It
pass,
sort of lived off
which
of the fame
contains
of
all 3 remaining episodes for a lower price.
Dementium.
Right.
Starting this month,
which was
Sega will be releasing a new batch of 3D classics for Nintendo 3DS. The first new 3D remake will be 3D Afterburner 2.
All right,
Followed
3D
by 3D
Afterburner
Fantasy
2
Zone,
sounds pretty amazing.
3D Outrun,
And Outrun.
3D Fantasy Zone 2, and 3D Thunderblade.
And that
Each
as
game
well.
will deliver
I
a
actually never played any of
full-fledged
these games,
vintage
so I
arcade
couldn't.
experience, recreating
Afterburner
the
looks like it'd be
environment
pretty cool in
found
3D
the
though.
sound of an arcade machine. From Atlas and Spike Chunsoft comes a Nintendo 3DS exclusive that blends the gameplay of two dungeon
Well, I guess I
crawlers
can't
to
complain
create
about
an
lack of
RPG
3DS
experience
games this
like
year.
no other.
Not anymore.
Etrian Mystery Dungeon gives players the freedom to create their own eclectic party of heroes, like in the Etrian Odyssey series, and then take that party on a near-infinite dungeon
Solid
exploring,
indie-looking titles.
loot hunting quest,
You got the
just
Mario
like in the
minis
Mystery
game.
Dungeon series.
Um,
Story of Seasons
Puzzles
is
and
the
Dragons.
rebirth of the Bokujo Monogatari series that has sold close to 10 million units worldwide by charming gamers around the globe with its fun combination of farming
That's
and
adorable.
life simulation. The latest entry is all about connecting.
There's a lot of
with other
niche
lands
titles
across
in
the
this.
game world, or with other players
There's
online,
something to satisfy
a first
everybody.
for the series.
Everybody who's
And
Japanese.
with the introduction of a new safari area, players will now have access to many new
Seriously, if
exotic
you're not into
animals,
like
such as
Japanese
penguins,
looking and
elephants,
Japanese style
and
games
camels.
like this is probably
But,
not
of
the year for
course,
you.
The beloved farming and relationship building gameplay you love will
Well,
make
I
a
mean, it's
return
already the year
when
for
game
everyone
comes
else 'cause of
exclusively
all
to
the
the
cool
Nintendo
titles that we already
eShop
know
on
about.
Nintendo 3DS.
That's true.
We've got
Yes,
Reggie, coming
Reggie.
next with a special announcement.
Special
First,
announcement.
Let's
With a
dig into
third
one more Nintendo
3DS Zelda
3DS
game.
title. A new entry
Oh,
in
if
the
they're gonna
Fossil Fighter
let
series
Reggie
is
make a
stomping
special
your way.
announcement, it
So
better
get ready
be
to
like
hop
a
in your own
big
custom
deal.
vehicle and
Because
So
explore
is
the full
this like
3D
Turok
world of
for
Fossil
baddies?
Fighters Frontier, filled with buried fossils just waiting to be dug up. Any fossil you find can be revived as a Vivisaur and then pitted against other Vivisaurs in massive reptile rumbles of
I
prehistoric
can't get excited
proportions.
about anything I'm watching anymore because they announced
Two players
Reggie.
can team up to battle each other's Vivisaurs online.
Reggie's more
in
exciting than
tournaments
any of the
to
things that
determine
we've
the
watched in the
reigning
last
champion.
5 minutes.
Or up to 6 players locally.
They better
When
not
are
waste
we going to
Reggie.
see
Can
that
also team up
exclusive
online to explore
Reggie
the world
adventure
together,
title?
Reggie
dig up
confirmed.
fossils,
They
and
better
battle
just
as
do a Reggie
allies
amiibo,
against
like-
rogue Vivisaurs.
I would
For
buy
those who
that.
feel their Vivisaur team
I'm
is
sure
ready
somebody
for
out there has
fighters
already
in
like
battle,
made one
Head over to the
Yeah,
new Fossil
with
Stadium,
like Sculpey or
an
something.
arena
In fact, I
where
kind of
you
want
can
to do
enter
that now.
tournaments, refine
This
your
kinda looks-
skills,
it's like
and see how
Pokemon
your
style,
team
if you look
stacks
at it.
up against the rest. The game Fossil Fighters Frontier is coming to life March 20th of 2015 in stores
game is
and
dead
on
right
the
now.
Nintendo eShop.
But it'll be
All right.
alive.
That's it for now.
In a few.
Let's pass it over to Reggie.
Here we go. Hey, he looks
Thanks,
good.
Bill. In March
Of
of,
course.
2011,
When has he ever not?
Nintendo 3DS launched in the Americas, and later on it was joined by
Okay,
Nintendo
everyone
Oh,
listen
he's
to
going to
the
announce the new
sound.
3DS.
and Nintendo 2DS. This family of handheld systems has been home to a varied and robust
Duh.
lineup of games, from the new titles in the Super Mario, Zelda, and Animal Crossing series, to games like Kid Icarus
That no one played?
Uprising, Fire Emblem Awakening, Star Fox 64 3D, and a whole lot more. Today, we'd like to share with you our plans for the future of Nintendo 3DS in the Americas by introducing you to the newest member of the Nintendo
That we saw
3DS
4 months
family.
ago.
The new 3DS.
It'll continue to play all of the titles I just mentioned, as well as many new games that are still on the way. Please take a look.
Still better when Iwata says it.
Yeah.
That music. Are we all getting the XL? Do any of you guys care about the faceplates? Because I don't.
I've been torn about it actually.
Really?
Yeah, because like it's two things: just the faceplates and it's the fact that the buttons are like colored, which I know is like tiny things, but
I love this face tracking 3D thing, by the way.
The big thing is, yeah, the face tracking 3D.
That's huge.
I mean, I don't know how it'll work.
I don't care, as long as it works.
I mean, Andre from Game Explain says it works pretty dang well. Just tell us the date, man. We already know about this.
Oh wow, I can't believe that they're actually advertising that it loads games faster.
That's not a very, I don't know if it's a...
It's smart But it's also admitting self-defeat.
The new Nintendo 3DS
it's admitting
XL
like,
system
hey,
will
you know,
release
we know our
America
games.
That is
don't
the
load very quickly.
That's the date that everybody knew.
2015.
Hey, look.
It features
Less
a
than a
number of
month.
new enhancements designed to offer the smoothest and most
They're not gonna have enough time to hype it up.
gaming possible. Now
But I
is
gotta
the
go get mine
best
pre-ordered
time
today.
To be a part of the Nintendo 3DS generation.
Too late. Already
With
sold
games
out.
like The Legend of Zelda,
Just kidding.
Majora's Mask 3D,
What the heck was that boss?
and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the way.
Probably
Yeah,
The
that
new
was-
Nintendo 3DS
It was
XL
George?
is a great new
Doesn't look
reason
like
to
George
play
to me.
Codename Sting
It was George.
and to replay recent releases.
I love
like
how
Super
George is
Smash
apparently
Brothers
canon
for
in this
Nintendo
circle
3DS.
of people.
It is now.
To see games in 3D, the screen on the original Nintendo 3DS needed to be viewed from the very center. So if your face or hands move unintentionally,
Dramatization.
you aren't able to
Screen
properly
images
experience
simulated.
the 3D effect.
Really? I thought
For
they
this
recorded
reason,
it directly off.
Many players simply
They should
turn
have.
the 3D off. But that's about to change.
If you don't have a Nintendo
Because
3DS,
new Nintendo
what's wrong with
3DS
you?
XL offers brand new, super stable, face tracking 3D technology. Its inward-facing
Putting the word
camera
technology
actually
after the
tracks
end of
the
your
position
phrase
of
makes
your
it sound
face
super
as you
scientific.
play games.
I'm kind of afraid that like this is
Dynamically
gonna
adjusting
murder the
3D
battery
sweet
life.
spot to ensure stable
Hopefully
viewing
not.
at a wider angle, even during frenetic games like Super Smash Brothers for Nintendo 3DS. And because it's a hardware feature, it works with all Nintendo 3DS games. In addition to face tracking 3D, there are physical enhancements to the system as well.
Ooh, like the pencil
The
eraser?
big new addition
Yay.
is the C-Stick. Although it may look like
They
a
should have
small
put a little
button,
C on it.
it can detect subtle analog input from
Too
players
confusing.
and allows for intuitive control.
I want a C button
Now you can
and a
enjoy
D button.
improved control in
Why can't we have a
compatible
D button,
games
guys?
without the need for
I want a
special
button for every letter of the alphabet, please.
So for example,
Hey,
in
the
Super
first time
Smash
you played the
Brothers for
GameCube,
Nintendo
could anyone
3DS,
not find the Z
C-Stick
button on the
allows you
controller?
to execute smash attacks
I kept
with
like trying to press it on the back, and I'm like,
You
I
can
can't find
also
it.
enjoy using
C
the
button?
C-Stick with
The
previously
Z button.
released
Oh.
Circle
No, I
Pass
was
Oh, the
Pro
Z
fine.
button.
compatible titles
No.
like Steel Diver,
pretty easy
Sub
for me.
Wars, Resident
Are those really the
Evil
only two games to ever use that piece of
and
crap?
more. The processing
What piece of
power
crap?
the
I haven't
new
been paying
Nintendo
attention.
3DS XL
The
has
bathtub.
also seen a boost compared to the previous model. And this power is for more than just super stable face tracking
question.
3D technology. It also makes the entire system run smoother, speeding up the home menu and its related applications like the internet browser.
Well, the internet browser couldn't
And
possibly be slower, so there's that.
Or more
while
useless.
speeding up boot
Yeah.
up times for games like
there's, like,
Super
no
Smash
point to it.
Brothers for Nintendo 3DS and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. The enhanced processing power will also be available to developers who wish to use it to power future games as well. Hidden beneath the
Now
touchscreen,
you've got the
you'll find
power.
another new feature
I feel
that
like
you may be
they
familiar
almost
with
may
from
have
Wii
as
U.
well just released a new
It's
system
called
with 3DS
near-field
backwards
communication,
compatibility, because that's
or
really what
NFC
they're
for
doing.
short. This wireless
No,
form
it's,
of
Yeah,
it's a
but they're
smaller
not-
step than that,
allows
though.
new
They're not
Nintendo
making new
3DS
games for it,
XL
really.
to interact with Amiibo figures.
This is
After an update planned for February,
yeah. It sounds
Super
like they're
Smash
making
Brothers
some new
for
games
Nintendo
for it.
3DS will be the first Amiibo-compatible title when played.
I hate
on
to
new
sound
Nintendo
cynical, but,
3DS
like,
XL. You'll be
I
able to
don't think this
power
is
up
gonna
your
be, like, a
Super
big
Smash
selling point
Brothers
for a lot of
series
people.
Amiibo on the
It's
go
not gonna
with
be.
all the gear you've already unlocked in the game, just by tapping your Amiibo to the touchscreen.
I do wonder if it will be profitable.
New Nintendo 3DS XL also has a slightly
Really?
longer battery life than previous models, and will now automatically adjust the brightness of the screens based
That
on
is
lighting
very
conditions.
nice.
That is
So
nice.
you can enjoy playing comfortably while also saving
I like
battery
it.
life. With new
I mean, I'm
Nintendo
buying it, no
3DS
question.
XL, there's also a change
Which,
to the memory card
you know.
compatibility. In order to maintain the system size while enhancing the hardware specifications and performance, we decided to use smaller micro SD cards instead of the standard SD cards.
Yeah.
A 4 gig micro SD card will come
So
with the new
transfers.
hardware. Those of you
Oh, well,
currently
hopefully there's a
enjoying
transfer.
Nintendo 3DS
Okay,
can transfer
good.
saved data and continue gaming on the new hardware. We'll provide detailed instructions on the best way to transfer your data.
Make sure you
in
make
the
it so
coming
even an
weeks.
idiot like me could do it, okay?
The new Nintendo
Thanks,
3DS
Nintendo.
Yeah, it seems
XL
like they
system
have trouble.
will be
Like a lot of people have
available
trouble
in
with
new red
data transfer
and new
on
black
like some of the
when it
handheld stuff.
releases in the Americas on February 13th, of
I just don't want to lose my
The system will not include an
Tomodachi
AC
life.
adapter. However, you can use an existing AC adapter from any system in the Nintendo DSi or Nintendo 3DS family.
It won't come with its
or
own?
purchase one separately. The future
Well,
of the
apparently
Nintendo
not.
I guess they're
3DS
anticipating that
and
most people are
3D
going to
gaming
replace their
is
old
here.
one.
Seeing
That is
truly
interesting.
is believing. So, let's take a look at how some upcoming games will create fresh experiences on the new Nintendo 3DS XL. Bill?
No, more
Here comes
Reggie.
Zelda.
Thanks, Reggie. The games keep coming in 2015. A month after the launch of new Nintendo 3DS XL, Abraham Lincoln will bring together heroes from classic literature and American folklore to fend off an alien invasion. Codenamed Steam comes to us from the creators of Fire Emblem and
I'm
Advance
digging this
Wars,
style.
and
It
their
reminds
new
me of Elite Beat
hybrid of
Agents.
Turn-based strategy and real-time action plays like nothing else out there. It's all about picking the right 4-hero team and using their special Steam-powered abilities to outthink and outgun hordes of intelligent enemies. Manipulating the camera is key when scouting and planning out strategic attacks. Luckily, you can easily control the camera using the touchscreen, or by playing on a new Nintendo 3DS XL system, you can use the new C-Stick to adjust the camera and plan your next move. And best of all, Codenamed Steam will be one of the first Nintendo 3DS games to use Amiibo. Believe it or not, the Fire Emblem characters that appeared in Super Smash Bros.
Cool.
Join your team.
Interesting.
They won't interfere with your enjoyment of the storyline, but tap an Amiibo of a Fire Emblem character like
Now
Marth
see
For
that
the-
right
for the-
there.
for you to the own Marth, by the way.
And you can add them to your roster
That right
to
there
fight
is like
alongside
some
your
big
team in
integration
battle.
for Amiibo.
In the tradition of Fire Emblem, Amiibo characters that fall in battle cannot be revived at checkpoints during a fight. You'll have to wait until the match is over and tap the Amiibo on the touchscreen again to have that hero
Those
rejoin
wusses.
your team. It's an added risk that
They're not
strategy
American
fans
enough
will
is what the
love.
problem is.
Plus, the Fire Emblem characters wield weaponry pulled straight
Well,
from
wait,
the
so
Not
is it just
American
Fire
enough.
Emblem?
like Marth's
Yeah,
sacred
just the Fire Emblem
sword,
characters.
the Falcon.
Why not add more
Yeah.
of them?
It's
Like,
definitely a heavy hitter.
maybe this didn't have
but
enough
his
time.
rapier is even better for striking
Maybe
weak
it's like
spots.
outside of
Maybe
the
at a
scope of
later
the
date.
aesthetic.
His special,
Yeah, you
Lodestar,
probably get some DLC.
deals a substantial
And it
amount
probably
of
has
damage
something to do
for
with it
all
being an
nearby
intelligent
units.
systems
Yeah,
production.
that's
As
true.
for Ike,
Oh,
his
yeah.
blessed blade Ragnell sends out powerful shockwaves. He also comes armed with the wide-swinging axe Irvin and his special move Ether.
Ether.
The Ike amiibo will release in February, with Robin and
If he doesn't
Lucina
say I
coming
fight for my
later
friends in this
spring.
game, I'm not gonna
And
buy it.
So-
if you didn't
someone just
manage
said
to
I
pick
fight
up
for the
a
world's
Marth amiibo
future.
when they launched last
That was,
year,
I think that was
Lucina.
Lucina, yeah.
we're planning on bringing more to the US a bit later this year, so stay tuned for more details. Codename Steam launches on
Wait, was that
Nintendo
Marth
3DS
talking?
and on new
Yeah.
Nintendo 3DS
He spoke
XL
English?
with enhanced features on March
That's weird.
13th. In
That's
stores
weird to me.
and on the Nintendo eShop.
This can't happen.
Ace Combat Assault Horizon Legacy
Did he speak
Plus
English in
is
Awakening?
back
Was he
with
he
new
in
features
Awakening?
you can only experience on the new Nintendo
Hey,
3DS XL.
He was not in
With the
Awakening.
improved 3D view,
Lucina
players will
was
feel like
Marth.
they're in
Right.
the middle of a heart-pounding dogfight from the cockpit. Of
Am
an
I crazy, or
ultra-realistic
we
aircraft.
have like barely seen any
And
Wii U
by
stuff?
utilizing the added C-stick
That is true.
and the ZR and ZL buttons,
We have
they'll
not.
now have
We've
total
got. I don't
control
care
of the
about this. So I'm just
skies.
gonna talk over
The
it.
developers
Sorry.
have
The
also
big
collaborated
Wii U
with
announcement
Nintendo
was
to provide
that-
So these
special
do look
aircraft
cool.
skins
That
can be
we're gonna be able to
unlocked
play
in-game
Wii games.
or by using select amiibo figures. The latest
And the
on
Fire
set
Emblem
will
game,
be
right? Was
available
that for the
in
Wii?
stores
No,
or on
that's
the
for
Nintendo
3DS, dude.
3DS eShop
The new one?
starting February 13th.
I didn't notice.
Next, I have some follow-up information
Probably because I
about the
didn't
new
really look at the
Nintendo
gameplay.
3DS
I was
XL
too focused on the
exclusive
cutscenes.
version of
Oh, wait,
Xenoblade
there's some stuff
Chronicles,
about Xenoblade.
which we announced for Japan last August. It's a remake of the original Wii game, designed to make full
It still looks
use
pretty
of
good.
the new Nintendo 3DS XL hardware. The new version offers 3D visuals and allows players to view maps and character stats on the bottom screen. There's also a bonus mode where you can view 3D models of the characters.
Now with 12
Since
frames
the
per
developer
second.
of the Wii version, Monolith Soft, is currently hard at work on Xenoblade Chronicles X, we tasked Monster Games with this project, the same developers who expertly ported Donkey Kong Country Returns from the Wii to the Nintendo 3DS.
It's funny to me that the
Xenoblade
textures don't
Chronicles
look
3D
that
will be available in April
downgraded
2015,
from the Wii version.
exclusively for new
What
Nintendo
disappoints me
3DS
about
XL.
this is I want to play this on
There's
my
another brand new
3DS. I don't
game
really want to
coming the
upgrade.
Nintendo 3DS eShop.
Are you not
Let's
upgrading,
start
Pedal?
with the trailer.
I do not have plans to upgrade.
Oh, okay.
Not unless a lot of games are exclusive for it.
What is this? Is this a 3DS game?
Yeah.
Looks pretty
like
good.
Otherwise, they wouldn't letterbox it that way.
Stunning 60 frames per second.
Created by a small team of 3 talented indie developers called VD Dev,
3
Ironfall
people?
will bring fast-paced shooting action straight
How long
to
have they
your
been
hand.
making this game?
I don't
The game is
know.
Perfectly suited for
15
using
years?
the C-stick on new Nintendo 3DS XL.
You know,
It may
Omni,
just
could
give
you
you the edge
imagine
you
if
need
it was
to fight off
me,
the invasion?
you, and Piddle just making
It
a
can also be
game?
played
Oh my
on
goodness.
Any Nintendo 3DS
You'd
or
just be
Yeah.
doing
3DS
everything. I'd just be
They'd
like, yeah,
never
we
get
should do
done.
that.
Look out for Ironfall on the
It would
Nintendo
never come
3DS
out.
eShop
Nope.
soon.
It'd
Yeah,
be
just
like
this
Half-Life
game.
3.
Coming soon, whatever that
We are
means.
pleased to announce today that Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate will receive a special edition
Oh,
new
no.
Nintendo 3DS
Not to
XL
get it.
hardware bundle in
I'm
North
just kidding. I don't
America
care
and
about
Europe.
Monster Hunter.
This bundle will be available alongside
Yeah,
the
I think
launch
this
of
is
the
kind
new
of
Nintendo 3DS
indicative
XL
of the
on
fact
February
that
13th,
they played a lot of their
exclusively
Wii U
at GameStop.
cards way
We'll
earlier
now
than
pass
they
things over to
probably
executive producer
intended.
Yozo
could have if they
Fujimoto from
had
Capcom
Wii U
to tell us
selling
a
better.
little bit more about Monster Hunter
Yes.
4 Ultimate.
ご紹介
Hello,
あり
plushie.
がとうございます。今回このモンスターハンター4アルティメイトのですね、
It's so
オリジナルデザイ
Japanese.
ンのニューニンテンドー 3DS をですね、
It's like I can imagine him like before filming this. He's like, "Can I bring my stuffed toy up to the recording?"
Oh yeah, they'll love that.
C スティック、こちらの方はですね、クエスト中のカメラ操作で使っていただけます。ぜひこの 3D でこのモンスターハンター4アルティメイトを遊んでいただけたらと思います。モンスターハンターとはですね、皆さんプレイヤーの方がですね、
We'll say the game does look fantastic for like a 3DS game.
Yeah, I mean these are cutscenes,
協
but
力プレイをすることができます。力を合わせて、巨大なモンスターを買っていく、ここの楽しみっていうのも味わっていただけます。武器の方で全14種類の武器ジャンルから選んでいくことができます。皆様のプレイヤーのスタイルに合った
So it looks like we probably got about 3 minutes left in this direct. So what's our last big announcement? It's gonna be Star Fox,
It's gonna be a
right?
trailer.
Yeah, so Star
like a
Fox
little
trailer.
bookend trailer.
It's gonna be Star Fox. Star Fox trailer mixed with some gameplay, right?
Probably.
Hope so.
I think that's.
I mean, there's nothing else for Wii U except for Xenoblade Chronicles and
Yoshi's Woolly World and
Kirby.
Oh, they did show Splatoon already, so there's.
And Splatoon.
体験版を配信させていただきたいと考えております。武器ジャンルの全14種、こちらをすべて
Yeah, I-
You know, as
I'm
long
guessing
as as long as the new Star Fox game has the same level of customization as Splatoon, I'll be happy.
Piddle, have you listened to our newest Star Fox episode for the podcast?
I did not.
Okay, yeah, it just came out like a couple days ago, so everyone go ahead and go listen to that after this is over.
I will.
ぜひまだですね、モンスターハンターをプレイされてないという
But I just want to create my own furry.
この体験版の方をプレイしていただけたらと思っております。最後になりますが、
As a
このモンスターハンターのですね、すれ違いパネル
Yep.
皆さん
Star Fox
に提供
furries.
させていただきたいと思ってますので、
That's
期待
freaking
していてください。
gross,
このモンスターハンタ
Exclusively for
ー
the Wii
4 ア
U.
ルティメイト、任天堂
I wonder how many copies that would sell.
任天堂 2DS、ニュー任天堂
Like
3DS
100,000?
で2月の13日に発売を予定
It's
し
a
ておりますので、
more like 100
皆さんぜひ
million.
プレイ
It
を
would
してみて
it
く
would
ださい。
save
あ
the
りがとうご
Wii
ざい
U.
ました
It's probably a system seller.
Thank you, Tsujimoto-san. Let's finish with a title we
I mean,
announced
Sonic
in
fans
our
keep
last
buying those
Wait a minute.
games.
Okay, this is not Star Fox.
Love it or fear it, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D is an emotional experience. And with new Nintendo 3DS XL, you'll
I keep forgetting that they hadn't covered this because I feel like they've already shown it a little bit.
Thanks to its face tracking 3D technology. Another improvement to the original that you can only experience on this new system is full 360-degree camera
Nice.
control.
Expected that.
Simply
I like it.
slide your finger on the C-stick to peer around the corners and take in the scenery.
Thank goodness.
We've also
I don't know what
finalized
we
the
would have
release
done
date.
otherwise.
Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D will be available on February 13th of 2015. And Zelda fans, if you pre-order Codename Steam at GameStop, you'll receive a
What?
Majora's Mask pin at the time of pickup
What?
while supplies last.
Weird.
Wait, February 13th? That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Well, it should, because it's also the same day that new Nintendo 3DS
duh.
XL becomes available. And what better way to celebrate a dual release than with something
Da-na-na-na.
like this? Introducing new Nintendo
Okay.
3DS XL.
Well, I'm gonna go
Majora's
get in line at
Mask
GameStop
style.
as soon as we're done here.
Definitive way to play.
You know,
what is arguably
a hand gesture
the most
just sold it for
fascinating
me.
Zelda game ever made, and just one of the few different
I am
options
buying it.
when the system
I want
launches
that.
on February.
I
I think
13th.
Bill has a future on
That's
Wheel
it
of
for me
Fortune.
today. Thanks for watching.
I was
That was
thinking,
the-
like
yeah.
hand motions to reveal the letters.
so that was the Nintendo Direct. I noticed they didn't announce a price point for the new 3DS, but maybe I'm crazy.
How fast are the pre-orders gonna go away for that thing?
Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna go get in line as soon as we're done here. GameStop opens at it opens at 10 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are already if you are on the East Coast, you better jettison over there pretty quick.
Well, what do you guys think?
For Splatoon and Splatoon.
Splatoon? Just Splatoon?
Is actually Xenoblade Chronicles as well. Looks pretty fantastic, but
I need a little more time personally to like digest all the stuff that we just saw.
Yeah. I'll have to watch it again.
I need a little more time.
And then I'm gonna watch Game Explains whatever about it, and then I was a little bit disappointed at the lack of any sort of like Wii U.
It was interesting, right? They didn't show us, and like Yoshi's Woolly World didn't get it. You know, no Star Fox. That was surprising. No Zelda. I don't think anyone really expected that, but
right. Yeah, it's too soon.
Yeah,
the VGA.
The Wii U so desperately needs new games, and I mean, I guess now that's why they're offering, what was it, Super Mario Galaxy, Punch-Out, and Metroid Prime Trilogy. So I mean, those are all fantastic games. I mean, you can't talk about pretty much like the top 10 of Wii games without bringing up Super Mario Galaxy and Metroid Prime Trilogy.
And Punch-Out is in the conversation too.
Yeah, and Punch-Out is definitely in the conversation too. It's at least one of the best games on the Wii. So, I mean, there's that if you're a Wii U owner, but I feel like most Wii U owners already had a Wii.
I mean,
unless they're offering and maybe something upscaled, I just don't know.
And one other thing that I thought was like they didn't show like Mario Maker, and does that mean that these games aren't coming out this spring? Because that wasn't really clear to me, and maybe they just didn't show it because they showed it at the Game Awards or whatever. But
that's what I think it is. I mean, it does seem like you're not going to get a lot of big news this soon after some of the other big news that they showed at that. Plus, E3 is kind of already around the corner. Like, I know it's like we just started this year, but June's going to be here before you know it. So they don't want to play too many of their cards early because then E3 is going to be underwhelming, you know.
Well, that kind of implies to me that maybe they purposely delayed one of the games just to kind of have it for later in the year, like maybe Yoshi, which is what I said would happen, ironically. But I just don't really understand why, I guess.
I don't really put it past Nintendo to not oversaturate their lineup.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Because like 3DS has a ton of stuff. We just saw like a bunch of stuff coming out just
which is good because like they had nothing leading into this, right?
Yeah,
like two
they
games,
didn't have much.
But on what we have, they had like nothing, and now we have like a bunch of stuff. But what we have now for Wii U, right? We have Kirby next month, which got delayed a week, by the way, to February 20th. We got Mario Party 10, which okay, I'll probably get it just because my friends and I love to play Mario Party, but it's not gonna whet my appetite for Wii U games. And then Splatoon in May, and that's it. That's it. I thought we'd get Yoshi. I thought we'd get Mario Maker at some point between those months, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening.
Yeah, probably later summer for those.
Because if it was, they would have talked about it.
Right.
Yeah. They're trying to spread it out.
All right. That's fine, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
we'll see what E3 brings. It's not like I don't have like 100,000 games already to play already that I haven't played yet. Even on Wii U, but you know, I mean, not everyone's like me and Piddle. Like, some people just want new games to play, and like that's it.
Right. And, I mean, I'm not super concerned about when things come out. Like I'll get them when they come out, whatever. I just wanted to have more information about the games I care about that are coming out sometime this year. So that's in that regard. I'm a little bit disappointed, but I didn't really expect to be blown away by this direct. So.
I was hopeful for something new, because I feel like everything else was pretty much touched upon going into this Nintendo Direct. They did bring up some new 3DS indie titles, but other than that, pretty much everything else we already knew about. Yeah, they showed off some more Amiibo functionality too, but.
And we got the new Amiibo announcement, which just hurts my soul. And I don't know. It's hard for me to look at this direct and say, "Wow, that was awesome," but like, it just sort of it almost acted as like a confirmation to anybody like who's on the fence about certain games, because like I was never on the fence about Xenoblade Chronicles X. That is my most anticipated game of next year, but it looks so much more awesome than I originally thought it was. I'm just that much more hyped, and it probably had that result on someone who was just like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get this or not. So I mean, I guess in that sense it was effective. For anyone who is still on the fence, this was probably a very effective Nintendo Direct. But for me, as someone who's already won over, it just sort of served like, yeah, you know, this stuff is still coming. It still looks good, and that's it. And that's fine, I guess. You know, I don't have a problem with that. Like, hey, Majora's Mask Command comes out in less than a month now. Is anyone unhappy with that?
Me, I am.
Yeah, you want it now, but
no, I'm fine. No, that's good. I was actually afraid it would be later, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I predicted like what?
That's like early spring.
April. I think I predicted like April or something. So
that's not even technically spring. They said it would be coming out in spring, so it's kind of like end of winter.
Yeah.
Nintendo has no idea what the seasons are. they said Pikmin 3 was launch window. It came out like a year later.
Well, that's a completely different story. But
true.
Plus, launch window isn't a season. Did you know that?
Well, it is in the industry.
Launch window now includes the whole first year.
When is the launch window solstice?
Hey, when are PS4 and Xbox One going to get all those launch window exclusive games? Oh, never mind.
Anyway.
Now to end on, I don't want to end on a fanboy statement. Maybe we'll cut that out.
Nope, we're not going to cut that out.
Thanks, Hex.
You're welcome.
Now everyone.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it in.
Hey, in case you didn't know, I'm a big Nintendo fan. I even have it in my name. My real life name too, not just my username. I changed my real life name.
What did you change it to?
I am Shay Wee in real life now.
Really?
Shay Wee.
Shay Wee.
Shay Wee.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
That sounds like somebody can't pronounce the word sherry.
So if you have a child, is it going to be Shaywee Jr.? Shaywee U?
Shaywee Jr.
Shaywee U. Yeah. And then I have another one. It's going to be new Shaywee U.
You have a second child. You're just going to call him the second, like, new Shaywee. This is like new version of the first child that I had.
New Shaywee U Turbo Max. Okay.
Anyway, this is over now.
Okay, yeah. So obviously the show went a little bit long, but we had no choice because the direct happened. So if you didn't want to listen to our ramblings, well, I hope you turned it off. But if you didn't turn it off and you're still somehow listening, I just want to get a quick plug in. We do have a website that you can take a look at that I mentioned at the beginning of the show. It's www.thezb.net. You can check us out there. We write a lot of cool video game related articles. You can like this video, which would really help. You could also subscribe, which would be an even bigger help, and leave comments. We still are accepting user questions for our next episode. So if you got any questions for us, maybe what game we're most excited for, or talk at length about something, I'm sure we could manage to do that. So I want to thank Piddle for joining us this morning. I want to thank everyone who actually woke up.
It was a pleasure.
I want to thank everyone who woke up early this morning and actually watched this Nintendo Direct. Obviously, you're watching this video later than the Direct, but people, like at least 20-something thousand people got up and watched this morning, and good for you, because it was freaking early, and I'm wide awake now, but it was hard getting out of bed this morning, I won't lie.
Yeah, I kept falling back asleep and dreaming about my alarm clock. It's continuing to just go on.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I woke up excited. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. First thing I thought, man, I can't wait for that Nintendo Direct.
I can't believe it's over. We have to wait like another probably 2 months, or maybe not even. We might even have to wait till E3 for another one.
I vote E3.
We have to wait another 2 months for any chance of seeing some new Star Fox footage.
Although,
well, really any Star Fox footage.
Are there any?
We haven't really seen anything.
Are there any like expos or conventions that Nintendo ever goes to before E3?
I think PAX East is before E3, but I think that's it. And I don't think Nintendo's really going to have a huge presence there, if at all.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? GDC. That's in March, I think. Game Developers Conference. And usually we see something out of that, like one big thing.
Maybe we'll get a trailer for Star
You
Fox.
get Star Fox then.
PAX has also been showing more stuff, but
PAX I think is new, so I don't think they're gonna.
Oh yeah.
They usually reserve the big stuff for like PAX Prime, I think.
Yeah.
If at all. Okay, so we're just under an hour, so let's go ahead and cut it short. Thanks for listening to the ZBN podcast today, guys. Go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. And don't forget to visit the ZB.net for all of our cool gaming-related content. For Piddle, Hex, and Zyber, who couldn't be here because he is in school instead of doing this awesome thing, this is Spiegel signing off. Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a good rest of the day.